Hey y'all. So if you are here, it means the answer that you selected is incorrect. Don't worry though, please watch this full video and it will explain to you the correct answer and the reason why. Make sure that you watch the full video and listen for the word that will allow you to continue. So, chapter 11 is composed of two different page ranges, right? So if you would have went back from 147 to 150, you would have had a title that says More Big Organic. And then it's Meet Rosie the Free Range Chicken. And then you would have looked at the next section, which is 153 to 155. And it says, oh wait, that is not spelled right. And yeah. Okay. So the next section is titled, Is Organic Better for You? So the first few pages have to do with free range chickens, and the second is organic foods. So if you read it, it says that he implies the central claim is that industrial organic food is better than industrially raised foods, yet it still has negative impacts on human health and the environment. So we know that we are going to focus more so on the section that mentions organic food. So then you would have skimmed through to kind of remember or nudge your memory about what happened. And so in this one, he says, so why about organic anyways? And it says, organic food sometimes tastes better, but is it better for you? He says, I think the answer is yes, but I can't prove it, right? It says, I know this dinner I prepared contained little or no pesticides. These poisons are routinely found in non organic produce and meat. And then it says, very little research has been done to determine the effects of low level poisons, right? And then as you are skimming, he then says, it seems to me I have two choices. I can wait for that study to be done, or I can decide that it's better safe than sorry and buy food without harmful chemicals. Okay, so now you are looking at, okay, well, what is a supporting point that it's better, but it still has negative impacts on human health and the environment? So A says industrial organic food always tastes better. And not only did he say sometimes, but we know that always is not a good thing to say because somebody can argue that point. B says research has proven that industrial organic food and industrial food use similar amounts of pesticides. So similar amounts of pesticides, the whole thing that they say about organic food is that it uses little to no pesticides. So we know that that is not correct. C says industrial organic food comes from farms that use factory farming practices. So the concept of factory farming practices is things like, feeding corn to our animals, our cows, even though we shouldn't. So That is kind of correct. Yes, we know that the free range chickens don't have the antibiotics, but they do use similar factory farming practices. The chickens are close together, the cows are giving corn. So that might be it. So now let's look at D. It says industrial organic food is better for you in the environment because it contains fewer pesticides than conventionally grown food. Okay, so he is talking about human health and the environment here. And then this is talking about your health and the environment here. So these match up. And then it says it contains fewer pesticides. And that is a really big point of organic foods. So while C and D were your 50-50, D is going to be correct because it does correlate the most to the claim that the author made. Remember, when we're talking about a supporting point for a claim, it should align with what was already said. And your word to move on is going to be secret.